Thaïlande. Je donne maintenant la parole au distingué représentant du Pakistan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Congratulations on your election, and I also facilitate other members of the Bureau. You can count on my delegation's full support and cooperation. We thank the Secretary General for his comprehensive reports on various aspects of crime prevention and criminal justice. We also wish to convey our appreciation to the UNODC's technical assistance to member states in improving their normative, institutional, and operational frameworks for fighting transnational organized crime. Mr. Chairman, in today's world, we are navigating an increasingly intricate and global landscape characterized by a multitude of challenges. Conflicts, both old and new, continue to displace countless individuals, fueling forced migration. Climate change, with its devastating consequences, creates new avenues for organized criminal groups to operate in vulnerable situations. The expansion of digital spaces also introduces new pathways for organized criminal groups. The world has recently seen a troubling surge in hate crimes, including those fueled by Islamophobia and other acts of provocation that incite intolerance and violence based on race, ethnicity, religion, or belief. We stress the critical importance of fostering mutual respect for religious and cultural beliefs to promote mutual understanding and coexistence. Mr. Chairman, the world drug problem remains a serious and persistent global challenge. It continues to take a heavy toll on health, safety, security, socioeconomic development, and the well-being of individuals, families, and society as a whole. In addition to persistent challenges, the emerging challenges, including, for instance, the proliferation of new psychoactive substances and the growing use of darknet for illicit drug purposes, are a matter of serious concern. Other forms of transnational organized crime, in particular money laundering, cybercrime, corruption, human smuggling, and trafficking, continue to pose formidable challenges. Last year, on the 20th anniversary of the UN Convention on Transnational Organized Crime, member states reaffirmed their joint commitment to combat transnational organized crimes. However, more than 20 years on, transnational organized crime continue to impede the rule of law, economic development, and achievement of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. Recently, in the Pact for the Future, member states agreed to scale up efforts in addressing transnational organized crime and related illicit financial flows through comprehensive strategies, including prevention, early detection, investigation, protection, and law enforcement, tackling the drivers and engagement with relevant stakeholders. To effectively address organized crime, we must adopt a holistic approach that tackles the root causes, promotes social inclusion, and ensures equal access to justice for all. Pakistan is party to 8 UN conventions related to transnational organized crime and drugs, including the UNTOC. Pakistan has recently acceded to UNTOC's protocol to prevent, suppress, and punish trafficking in persons, especially women and children. Under Pakistan's Anti-Money Laundering Act 2010, an independent financial monitoring unit has been set up to cooperate with other countries to combat money laundering and terrorist financing. Mr. Chairman, the use of ICTs for criminal purposes facilitate and enable several other types of crimes, including illicit financial flows and corruption, posing a substantial challenge. At the same time, we are also plagued by the exponential proliferation of disinformation through online platforms and social media. This is exacerbating social discord, competing nationalisms, discrimination, hate speech, stigmatization, racism, xenophobia, Islamophobia, and related intolerances. Pakistan actively participated in the negotiations leading to the development of the new convention to countering the use of ICTs for criminal purposes. We recognize the critical importance of this convention in addressing emerging cyber threats that transcend borders. As we move forward, Pakistan looks forward to contributing constructively to the upcoming negotiations on the draft supplementary protocol to the convention. This protocol should encompass additional criminal offenses, including cyber-enabled crimes, to comprehensively address the concerns of all member states. It is essential that these efforts foster greater international cooperation, capacity building, and legal frameworks to ensure a secure and resilient cyberspace for all. To conclude, Mr. Chairman, let me reaffirm that the government of Pakistan remains firmly committed to eradicate the scourge of drug abuse, organized crime, and the use of ICT.
Je remercie le distingué représentant du Pakistan. Je donne maintenant la parole au distingué représentant de